Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Your girl Uzo, and today is to tell you what I think about the just concluded Love is Blind season 3. So if you're interested in something like that, keep watching and we'll just dive right into it. Completely honest, this year's Love is Blind, it seems like it was so fake. I could feel the hunger for TV from my house. Like, the whole love thing was just cringy to watch. I don't think they were there to find love. I think they were just there to get their presence on TV. And I'm going to break it one after the other, especially the guys, because the girls, at least, they showed the interest, like, oh, I'm here to find love. Some of them might have the motive of just wanting to be famous, but at least they did a good job in concealing it. But for the guys, it was so obvious that this is what they came for. So let's go right into the video. Matt and Colleen. I really felt bad for Colleen in this season because nobody wanted to choose her. Like, I felt like she was just giving her all, and the guys just kept rejecting her, and she would go back and cry. Well, finally she found Matt, and I think their relationship is actually worked very well for them, for the purpose of the series. For the series, I think Matt was the perfect match for Colleen. But in real life, do I think their relationship will stand the test of time? I just watched the reunion. They say they're not even living together. I feel like this is just one of the things you do for TV, and then you go outside you go to the outside world and you find out that, oh, you actually love this person. Then you try out the relationship for a while, and the thing will just wrap up naturally on its own. So what do I think about Matt and Colin? I think they will date for as long as it still works. Oh, they're married. So they're going to stay married for as long as it still works. But to be honest, I don't see that as a long-lasting marriage. Number one, this guy has a temper, and with time she won't be able to handle it any longer. And so what am I saying? For Matt and Colleen, for the purpose of Love is Blind, perfect match. But in the outside world, I don't think that relationship would last so long. I think they'll just stay married, get all the perks this platform has to offer them, and with time everything will just go. Everybody will just go their separate ways. So that brings us to the second couple. That would be Alexa and Brennan. To be honest, I like how those two people just found themselves in the house. Like, they had genuine conversations and they just found themselves and they fell in love. I also like how Alexa's family is. Like, they seem so close and so rich and organized. So I just like the whole Alexa situation. But Alexa and Brennan, I feel like when they started, he was just going along with her. Anything she wants, yes, anything she likes. He never disagreed with her. I don't know how the relationship is now that they're outside in the outside world. At least they said they fought the other day. But from what we saw in the reunion, he said something about them having a disagreement. But in the house, he never disagreed with her. He always anything she wanted. That's it. That's the way it goes. And nothing she ever did was wrong in his eyes. But that's not how sustainable relationships work. So I just I don't know how it is now, but for what I watched, this is my observation. Hopefully now, they have a rhythm to things, and he gets to air his opinion more. Do I think that couple will last? To be honest, I like that couple. I like them together, but I don't know if they will last. I don't know if they're doing it for show. The way they just came, found each other back to back, sharp. They don't even waste time talking to other people. So I didn't really get to see their interaction to see if I can find any fakeness in it or anything that doesn't sit well with me. So I'll just keep an eye out for them. At this point, I don't know if it will last or not, to be honest, because they were not on the show for that long. And Baptiste, she took every and anything from Baptiste. Like, where is your limit? Where is your freaking limit? A guy that you're about to marry, he proposed to you, he'll come to bed and he'll be telling you that this other girl, he thinks the girl is so hot and all that, emotionally, physically connected, and what's that nonsense? And you're there taking it. I feel like Nancy, she really wanted a relationship. She really wanted to settle down, and she was ready to take any and everything from Baptiste, which is nonsense because that's not even sustainable in the long run. The fact that you want, maybe it's a week. The fact that you want that relationship, it doesn't mean that you will not have standards. How will you be on the bed with your fiancé and he's telling you that the other girl is a smoke show and all that, and how he connected with her in the house, and but that was just so much information. That's not something anybody wants to hear. And after that, he did not even see this as a red flag. He still went ahead to say yes in the altar. Like, are you that desperate? I didn't even like the way he was talking to her mother on that wedding day. And I cannot talk about Baptiste and Nancy without talking about Nancy's family. Nancy's family gave me joy in that wedding, especially her brother. Like, her brother couldn't take it. I was like, why did you bring us here? Is this why you brought us here? What sort of thing is this? He really stood his ground because that was so embarrassing and so difficult to watch. So to conclude the Nancy and Baptiste situation, I think Baptiste was there for the pegs that come with the reality show. Nancy, I feel like she was there to find love, even though she did her own too much. Like, she was giving off desperate vibes and I must make this thing work vibes, which us women we tend to do sometimes. So and I've been in that situation where even when everything, all the flags are red, you just close your eyes and you be like, oh, I want this to work. So I felt like that was what Nancy was doing. Baptiste, on the other hand, he knew from the onset that this is not the girl he wanted, but he just still went along with it just for the show, to see what it would get him. So now we're going to the next couple. Zainab and Cole. I feel like Zainab, she's just a wholesome girl. Like she's just all put together, and she has this put together thing going on for herself. And Cole, I feel like he's just a child. Like, he's not only a child. At least Baptiste, we know he's young, but he's not childish. But Cole is really young and childish, and it was just he's Zainab is too much for him to handle. She's just like that pair. I don't even know what they saw in each other going in, like pairing up in the first place. And I don't necessarily think Cole or Zainab was doing it for the cameras. I just think they liked each other, but that their likeness wasn't sustainable. Because the guy, all the things that Zainab said Cole did to her that annoyed her, like all the throwing shades and all that, I feel like he was doing it from a playful side, but she took it seriously, which is okay. Like, it's not everybody that will get the joke, but Cole, I feel like he's just a playful person, and she was not finding it funny. Like, they don't even think alike. Like, that pair, I don't even know how they managed to fall in love with each other, but it was just a disaster. And I'm also happy they ended that relationship on screen and not like pretend and go all the way to the altar. That brings us to the last couple. The last couple, my very own Nigerian brother SK and his babe Raven. So from the reunion, we can see they're still together, thriving. But in the house, watching them, oh, I really felt like, oh my god. This girl is not feeling my boy. I'm happy they were able to like hold their own down, and now they're giving the relationship a chance to work. It's just good to watch. I like to see when things are not forced. Everything is just unfolding naturally on its own. And I can't wait to see where their relationship will lead them to. Do I think it will lead to the altar? Raven and SK. Do I think it will lead to the altar? Probably not, but let's see how it goes. So actually, I'm rooting for all the couples on Love is Blind, but my favorite of them all is SK and Raven, then Alexa and Brennan. Don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like, and watch my other videos also. Bye!